Hi, so I'm coming back to review this RLCD monitor after. So I did that 3 months review, and now I'm coming back after 6 months. So total 9 months review, and let's see, do I like it or not like it? And after 9 months, we can review that. Should I have bought it? Uh, what I know or not? So this is basically actually my perspective. Nothing is sponsored or anything. I purchased both of these monitors with my own money, and I'm comparing RLCD monitor with the regular LCD monitor. And there's a new RLCD monitor available from sunvision as well, so we can talk about that. And this is just my perspective. Somebody else could have seen it differently, or they they might think this is worth it, they might think this is not worth that much money, because this is like 4 or 5 times or 3 4 times at least expensive than the regular LCD monitor. So let's start with, first we have this new monitor. So I bought this monitor which came with single HDMI port, no speakers. It had VESA mount, but now they're providing, this one is a little bit more expensive than the monitor which I got, and we can look into that should we buy this one or not. If you already have this, can we switch it to next one? I can talk about myself. So we can see the specs here at the bottom. So it has VESA mount, and mine monitor had it. I read online that normally the model which I have does not come with VESA mount, but mine came with it, so maybe they started it later. And they have two HDMI ports and a USB port and built-in speakers. So that's the difference. My monitor doesn't have this built-in speaker or audio jack. It doesn't have USB charging port, and it has one HDMI port. So question is, should I would have bought this one or this one, and should I upgrade it or not? So for me, the main thing, the disadvantage of this monitor is it doesn't have 4K resolution. That's the only thing I miss the most. And this new monitor doesn't have that as well. It's same resolution, full HD. Where is it? Yeah, that's the resolution which I have, and it's the same size, 32 inches. Mine is also 32 inches, and the next monitor which I'm playing right now, it is 27 inches. Just for your comparison, you can see. So I would not have upgraded it. If I already have this monitor, I will not upgrade, because no resolution. I don't find 4K resolution. But if I was going to buy a new one, then yes, I would have bought this one. There's not much price difference. So this one is 1749 at this time, and this one is 1600. So paying 150 more and getting speakers and two HDMI, I think it's okay. But I will not upgrade it if I already have this one. Now let's come back to what I have. So let's do the comparison first. I think that's the most people are interested in. So we have this monitor, and RLCD monitor and LCD monitor. LCD have more richer color and RLCD not so much, but I think that's the advantage of that monitor as well. It's not throwing that light at you. Now I got this comment. Let me bring that up. That's very interesting. So I'm not a very technical person. I will not go into detail that this monitor have this and this monitor have that, and that's why you should buy this one. I'm just giving you my own perspective, what I feel, and why I got it, and do I regret it or not. So I can just show that one. So I got this comment, Max Mayer. He said, he or she said that, so LG Ultrafine has PWM, so it's a pulse. It generates pulse, and because of flickering, our eyes can get tired. That's interesting. I didn't know about that. I just got that LG Ultrafine because that was really nice monitor, 4K Ultrafine. So I bought that one at that time. But so I'm comparing this to this monitor which I have now. This one is Dell. Let me open that one for you. So this one I have right now. So Dell 27-inch gaming monitor G2722HS. This one I got right now, and it has 165 refresh rate. And I tried Google that okay, does this have PWM or not? And so on this website you can see it's a PWM frequency 0 Hz. The backlight is completely flicker free in all brightness level, which helps reduce image duplication and eye strain during long session. So that's really good. I will share these links in this video, so you can look into that if you want to see it. I'm not, like I said, I'm not very technical to go into that much detail. Just Google helped me with that. So there's another website. While this monitor doesn't use PWM, pulse width modulation, to regulate brightness, there's a 20 kHz flicker, but it's not noticeable and should not bother those sensitive to flickering. So that's what we have. So now, what do I think about this one? So let's run these videos side by side just for comparison, and then we can talk about it. So my thinking is, I tested it for like a couple of weeks. I kept it that in this configuration like you're seeing right now, and I was switching, running on the right side, sometimes playing on the right side and sometimes sitting on the left side, and I used it for some time. Why it's not? So this is my thinking. You can do whatever you like, but this is my thinking. Is it worth it to buy, which I already bought it? So my thinking is yes, I still like it. The reason is, when I go from regular LCD monitor to LCD monitor, I don't see much difference. I don't see that eye strain or anything. But when I go back, then I see the difference. Let me see this way. Let me share an analogy with you. Uh, like I felt it when playing games. So these two are, I put these two controllers, one is PlayStation controller and one is Nintendo Switch controller. So when I'm playing, I play both games, and when I go play Nintendo Switch, I don't feel any difference. I pick up that controller, which is really smaller than the PlayStation controller. You can see it's a lot smaller. It's like some mini Nintendo Switch controller. I forgot the name, but I can pick it up, I can play, and I will not feel any difference. It's fine, I can just keep playing the game. But as soon as I come back to play the PlayStation and pick up that controller, it feels really big. I can feel the difference. So similarly, when I'm playing with the I'm using LCD monitor, the Dell monitor, and then I switch to RLCD monitor, which is sunvision monitor. I don't see that much difference. It feels fine and works fine. But when I go back, then I start feeling that lights in my eyes. I kept it down, but still I feel that. And after some time, I start feeling tired. It's not that much. It's not too bad if we keep it down, but I still feel it. So it's my suggestion, if somebody is thinking about it, and how I think, I will just give you suggestion. It's up to you. You want to go with that or not. So I bought this RLCD monitor because I had money, I can afford it, and I got my glasses recently as well. I have like 1.5 number on it. So I just wanted to take care of my eyes, and because I can afford it, so I got it. But if you're like younger age and you don't have that much money spare to buy it, then I think you should not buy it, because other monitor is also really fine. If I buy LG Ultra Fine, or if I use this one Dell monitor, these are really nice monitors. Like, we can work on it, we can play on it. So I just wanted to take care of my eyes more and just be more cautious so that my number doesn't increase. It might have not increased. It's just I'm being more cautious. But according to my experience, I felt the difference. I think it's RLCD monitor is worth it for me. It might not be worth for you, or because it's a lot more expensive than the regular monitor. So why spend that much money if you can buy a 4K monitor in that price, in like half of that price, not that price. So yeah, so let me know if you think differently than me. It's okay. And if you think it's not worth it, or is it worth it, give me your if you own this RLCD monitor, give me your feedback. What do you think about it? And you can ask me question if you are looking into it to buy this monitor. We can talk about it. Video takes a little bit more time, but comments doesn't take that much time. I don't get that much comments, and so I can reply on those comments. Thank you very much, and have a good one. Bye.